G'day everyone, welcome to the Outside Man podcast. This is the unofficial, best ever NRL Rugby League podcast in the world.
Yep.
To my right, I've got Cal on the boopy beeps.
Hey.
On the left, I've got Jed. And Jason was unavailable to meet us this evening. He sends his apologies.
I think he was crying over the Sharks loss on the weekend, so...
Possibly.
Yeah.
Salt on the
Probably
wounds.
not though, but
Yeah.
you never know. It does get a bit emotional when you watch your
I
favourite
mean,
rugby league
we've
team.
all cried in a footy game. So.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about because we're 4 on the trot. Yes, again,
Yes.
ever since I wore that Titans jersey all those weeks ago,
Yeah.
we haven't lost
Actually,
a game.
all three of our teams have won on the weekend.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
they did.
That's pretty rare.
Can I spend a moment? The Cowboys are in the top 4.
Ooh.
How good is it?
Can we rewind 4 weeks ago and we were second last, just above the Titans? And Jed was going, Toddy's out the door. I was saying he's at Centrelink. And
Zed was on the chopping block.
now we're in the top 4. And look, yes, Jed's having a coughing fit. But yes, I just want to take this moment because I don't remember the last time we were in the top 4. And 2, I don't know how long it's going to last. So I'm just going to take this moment.
I think you'll be surprised it will last a bit.
No, I don't think so.
Well, the Tigers, what are they? Second? Equal first?
Equal
Yep.
first,
Knights are up there still.
which is impressive. But have we told our listeners what we would so appreciate that they would do to our?
Like, subscribe, share, and watch.
And follow.
And follow.
We'd actually love a comment. We're going to do tonight a little bit different, which we'll show you later. But we'd love to hear your thoughts about the podcast. As after all, we're doing this for ourselves, but we're also doing it for you, and we want to make sure that it's good for you. While Jed's over there dying again. What are you dying? What did you do, Jed? Did you swallow a mozzie or something?
I don't know what's going on, but I'm dying over here.
Do you need a minute?
No. I'm all good. All good.
All right.
I'd like to echo your point because we don't do this podcast to match the likes of other podcasts out there that are purely about rugby league. The whole idea is we used to get together on a certain day of the week and we just chat footy, and then one day we're like, why don't we record this? Because we'd have some people tell us that we're funny when we talk about footy.
Yeah.
Because we are just armchair experts. And then one day Matt decided to start recording stuff. And so our goal as a podcast is not to be, don't come here for facts.
Yep.
Facts aren't
Rule
your
number
friends.
1, don't come here
We're
for
sick
facts.
of your facts,
What
actually.
does Jace say? Facts
Don't-
aren't your friends? Or
Something like
friends
that.
aren't facts or something?
Rule
like
number 2, don't come here thinking that we've watched every minute of every game because you'll often hear through the week, Jed fell asleep through that game.
that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
And I did what... I actually work, so, you know.
Yep. My
But-
name's Matt, not
Yeah.
Clarky.
If you want an alternative opinion and view on the footy,
Yeah.
we are good for that, and we are good for sharing thoughts about space and TV shows.
You're
Yeah.
thinking.
Hey,
Get you
Carl,
thinking, yeah.
do you actually know what a good hard day's labour actually looks like?
Do you know what? I've actually worked the hardest job there is on the planet. I did a year and a half on my cousin's banana farm up in North Queensland.
Oh, okay,
I have
yeah.
heard
In the
these.
40-degree heat, picking bananas. And if you don't know what's involved with that, YouTube it. It was still to this day the hardest job I've ever done.
Oh, okay.
How
yes,
many,
I have.
how many of those spiders did you find?
About 3,430,
Oh,
yeah.
Ugh.
Plus there was snakes and there was rats the size of probably bigger than your hand.
Yeah.
I reckon
Banana
the big
rats.
white-tailed rats. Google them. From the end of my hand to my elbow, I reckon was the rat with its tail. That's how big they were.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Two of my worst childhood memories involve those big spiders in banana palms.
I'm trying to think of the ones. Are you talking not the golden orbs?
No, I don't think it was a golden orb because it was in behind. You know how you peel the
Oh yeah.
leaves down or whatever? It was
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but
Yeah.
I was being a little kid in my nana's. She had some bananas, and I thought I'd be funny and hide in there. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to pull these things down, pull the thing down. There was a spider like right there.
Yeah.
Um,
And just for your
That's why
information,
I don't like
just
it.
for everybody's information, I work in air conditioning every day.
Yeah.
But you also had a hard day today, didn't you?
No, I didn't work.
Well, why were you late then?
I was at the gym, but pounding some weights.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's better than your other excuse of having a nap and then.
Oh, mate, if you're not napping in the afternoons, then you're not living a good life.
No, I can't.
To round out this thought that we've segued on a couple of times, if you think our podcast sucks, we don't really care. If you think we suck at talking about rugby league, we also don't really care. But the fact that we get listeners week in, week out, someone must think that we're doing all right or appreciates us talking. I found out the other day my mother-in-law actually listened to a bit of our podcast. Nice. I don't know if she was forced to. She was in the car with my wife and they were driving somewhere.
Yeah.
And
well, shout out.
I heard she had a bit of a laugh at us. Yeah. Probably not because we were funny, but she was laughing at us, not with us, kind of thing.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Laugh's a laugh. Right?
But we'll take it.
I mean, have you seen the shape of my head?
Yeah, everyone has on video.
Oh, look.
Well, speaking of your head, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. But shall we move to? I've got a question this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get straight into it? Should we take a break?
Do we want to get into the questions? Well, actually, I've got something over there.
Matt's got something a little bit different for us.
A little bit different.
It's visual, but we'll try and. If you're only listening,
I'll explain as it goes. So the other weekend, have you ever been to a camel farm?
I have not. Is there such thing as camel farms? You mean like a zoo?
Well, did you know? Fun fact: Australia has more camels than the Middle East.
What?
Google it. I'm telling you. And the best racing camels actually come from Australia as well.
Well, that I do believe.
Google that. Anyway, that's not this farm was. You get to pick one and you get to ride it around and then they'll butcher it for you.
On the spot, just drive it into the pits and they're like, here you go.
And anyway, so Summerland Camels, shout out to Summerland Camels down near Willowbank, Archerfield, that's out that way.
I've never seen a camel, even at a zoo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, have I? Australia Zoo, do they have camels?
I've ridden a camel.
I've never been
2 years ago.
Never been to
Now that was another. I didn't think the camel was actually going to stand up.
How tall are they?
Oh, I think it was about probably your height off the ground, 6 foot off the ground.
I thought they were way bigger than that.
Yeah. And it knelt down. And the old mate's like, all right, hop on. I said, well, what's the weight? What's the weight rating? He's like, 120 kilos. And I'm like, well, geez, probably shouldn't have had breakfast this morning. He's like, no, you'll be right. So I jumped on, and then this thing stood up, and it was like, I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to have to get off and give this thing a push to get it back up again.
So we're going to do like a bit of a taste test.
Yeah,
anyway, what have you got?
I digress. Well, Summerland Camels have a cafe. Yeah. So they do all camel products. This is not sponsorship, by the way. So they do shampoo, soaps, beauty products, souvenirs, and then they do meat as well. And one of the things that I brought back from there was some pepper salami, camel salami, which I brought some in for the boys to share. If you want to grab that over.
Camel salami.
So I've never had it before.
Oh, you've never had it?
Never had this before. Well, I've tried this particular one right here, but haven't had it before.
Is it spicy?
A little bit. So I'll have to see how you go.
Is it just pepper spice?
Yeah,
just pepper.
Oh, I can handle that.
Just pepper. It's no chilies or anything. So you get Mickey Mouse fork.
I'm not having the whole. So for those only listening, it's Matt's. It's literally what you would when you think of going to a butcher shop and you think of buying salami and it's in a cylinder shape. He's cut it up into probably a centimeter.
Yeah, it looks like I was a bit generous.
It looks like a disc of some sort, like a.
You can cut it up if you want.
Well, I'm not having the whole thing.
Why not? You're scared.
So if you were going to try, if you're not watching, we're going to try and explain this. It smells.
Meaty?
Smells like salami.
It smells like salami.
You're actually going to be quite surprised. It actually tastes like salami as well.
But what is salami?
Is it just
I don't know. We need.
Is it just all the leftover intestines?
Oh, don't say that.
I didn't ask.
Don't say that. I'm about to eat this thing.
It's like cured meat, isn't it? Do they smoke it? Is it smoked or?
Do you know who we should ask?
Mark.
Our friends at Babinda Meats.
Yeah, Babinda Mate Mark.
I got a story about that later. Actually, Mr. Tootie got me real good. I'll tell you about that later.
All right.
All right. So we're just gonna do this.
Yeah.
All together.
Well, you try. I've already had some. So
no, we'll all put it in our mouth at the same
all right,
time.
Ready? Suckers. So the boys are.
What? Oh, I thought you stitched us up then.
I don't know how good this is going to be on the podcast, but
yeah. You're currently listening to us chew. Okay, it's got a bit of
spice.
It's got a bit of spice.
Peppery.
It's peppery.
a little bit of spice, actually.
Do you know what? If you didn't tell me that was camel, I wouldn't have known.
So last time I had a job out there years ago now, and I called in. It was literally drove past it. And I'm like, there's a cafe. Pulled in, and they had pies there, camel pies. I'm like, I'm going to give that a go. So I got a camel pie.
How old is this salami?
I don't know.
Is it out of date?
No. I only just bought it. I only just bought it last week.
Yeah, 6 months old.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Well, you probably could leave it. Anyway.
I'm going to have to get a drink of water, boys.
All right. So Jed's going to excuse himself.
Go, Matt.
So I got the camel pie, right? And it was like a slow cooked, big chunks of meat, onions,
that's
gravy.
good.
And I'm off the dairy, right? I'm off the lactose because it upsets my tum-tum.
Does pretty much everyone these days.
And I normally get almond milk. I'm not afraid to say, but I get almond milk. So I went to the cafe and I'm like, I'll have a pie and do you have any almond milk? So I'll just have an almond flat white or whatever. She's like, well, we don't have any alternate milks, but camel milk is obviously dairy-free because it's not a cow. There's no lactose in it. I'm like, yeah, right, why not? Give us one of them. And it was good. I hadn't had an animal milk for probably years. So it was.
So you strictly know? Can you eat chocolate and stuff? Cheese?
Yeah, it's more of a.
Just
it's not
milk.
intolerance. It's not diagnosed intolerance. It's more of a.
Yeah.
I eat cheese and then I have the repercussions.
You don't have to get too
graphic,
graphic.
if you know what I mean. And depending on the severity of the lactose intake, depends on the severity of the outcome.
I've just done that whole piece.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I would give that out of 10. Jed's running back. I'd give that and I don't like spicy food.
It's not too. It's a little bit sharp, like a little bit spicy at the start, but then
I reckon that's about a 7 out of 10. And like 10 being like my nana's gnocchi, homemade gnocchi. That's 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
To get to that stage is a big deal. Yeah. I reckon that's about maybe 6.5. Jed, you're back.
Yeah, I'm a bit better now.
See, Jed thinks salt's spicy, so.
Can I have some chips without the salt, please?
I'll tell you what.
Did you like it?
I like the taste of it.
Too spicy.
Like, I like the taste, but not the spice,
right.
if that makes sense.
All right, well, next time I'm out there, I'll get
no, thank you.
plain one.
Because without you doing that, I wouldn't have tried it. And for those who aren't sure about it at home,
well, the pie,
try it.
You wouldn't, if no one told you that it was camel, you wouldn't know. If anything, it was probably a little bit more oily or greasy than normal. It was sort of like goat, if you've ever had goat before.
No.
Oh, have I?
Sort of like goat.
I don't think I have.
I've had goat's cheese.
I'm uncultured.
Goat's cheese is very different to camel pie.
That's a lie. I'm Italian.
I'd love to have a camel pie.
Yeah. Well, we'll go out there and we'll try it.
Yep. Tomorrow?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, we have to see if we're going to get fuel rationings.
Oh, Elbow's big plan.
Elbows.
Hey, what did we say
Anyway,
before?
Politics.
Politics is off the table.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
let's
so
take a
that
break.
was my little adventure in my side quest.
All right, Cal, do you have a story for us?
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, just quickly, before we take a break, Mr. Tootie up at Babinda Meats, the OG butcher up there. I used to spend a lot of time. They were like second family to me, and I used to stay up at Joe, his son's place. One of my Mr. Gnocchi Fora. Well, we still call him Mr. Gnocchi Fora, but we do. And because Joe used to work in the butcher shop, I used to get into the butcher shop, not do anything, just sit there because I didn't know what I was doing. And one day, Tootie came up to me and he's like, "Here, try some corned beef." I'm like, "Righto, okay, yeah, no worries." And Tootie, you could trust him with your life.
Very velvety. It was very smooth.
It looked different. I thought, no, he's not stitching me up.
A little bit veiny.
I can't remember. I'm going 20 years ago probably. And I'm showing my age. Grabbed some, put it in my mouth. And I'm like, oh yeah, tastes like corned beef. Really salty. This really salty, Tootie. He goes, yeah, that's cow's tongue. He stitched me up.
Cow's tongue.
So I have tried cow's tongue and very similar to corned beef in the sense that it was stringy like corned beef, but juicier, kind of like, how did you describe it? Velvety?
Velvety.
Yeah, it was kind of velvety.
Tongue.
So did you like
Very
it?
salty. Yeah, but once I knew it was cow's tongue, I didn't do it again.
You got to get over the
Oh,
mind.
you gotta.
Coles used to do ox tongue and oxtail.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Did you say oxtail?
See,
Yeah,
I think in life you don't. If you think, you're stuffed.
So just don't think.
No, so oxtail is a popular Italian dish. My nonnas used to cook ossobuco, which was with oxtail, and I loved it. It was amazing. But tongue and like my mum and dad used to say they used to eat like liver and brains and cow brains, whatever. So times have changed a lot. But yeah, no, I got stitched up with cow's tongue.
We me and my wife lived in Canada for a bit. We lived with a very fantastically awesome Filipino family, and Mama Malou would make this. It's a sour soup. It's called sinigang. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong to all our Filipino friends, but sinigang, and it was like a sour soup. And that was my first introduction to ox tongue, because she'd get the ox tongue, cut it into massive big chunks, like sort of like that big. Big veggies in it, big chunks of onion, and then just pressure cook it. Okay. And then you'd have that. You might have rice on the side or whatever, but just flavour explosion in your brain. And then she's like, "Oh, you like that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." It's like, "Yeah, that's tongue." I'm like, oh, get back into it.
If you're hungry, you're hungry. Well, apologies if you are listening to this and you're getting it a bit peckish.
We will talk about rugby league eventually.
Yeah, we're going to get
I know. We've got a bit of time on.
We're going to get onto that rugby league next. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back soon. All right, welcome back to the Big Outside Man podcast.
The Big Outside Man. Why do you call it big?
Well, we're all going to be big after eating.
I feel, yeah. If we keep doing food reviews,
yeah.
Get that gut on.
The big man.
Speaking of food reviews,
okay. Oh yes,
we mentioned the Cal mentioned my pumpkin soup last week.
I did,
and I thought it would be a good idea to make some world famous Matt's pumpkin soup for tea tonight.
Oh,
so Sarah's going to bring that out in a moment, and we'll give that a crack and see if it's as good as we remember it.
All right. Well, before we do that, let's talk about some highlights from the week of rugby league. This is your rugby league content that you've been waiting so patiently for, obviously. Actually, shout out to my OzTag team, my mixed F grade OzTag team.
Oh, F grade.
Look, most of us are over the age of 30, 35.
Okay, yep.
We've all, we're all parents and got kids, and we tag the kids along. They're all on the sidelines playing their own game. And most weeks we verse a bunch of young people and A graders. They've all got the professional, the what do they call district pants on.
Yeah, yeah.
And you turn up, and honestly, it was like our 7th game this season. We've been playing for a few seasons, and we hadn't won anything, just getting pumped week in, week out. And then this week, we won.
Huh.
My OzTag team is officially doing better than the Dargans. They're 0-6, so we're 1-6.
You're 1-6.
So shout out to our team. We were persistent. We hung in there. Actually, do you guys know Ruben?
Yeah, I know Ruben.
Yeah. He was on fire. So Ruben, you don't watch this. Well, you might.
You should.
Yeah.
But
have to text him.
Yeah, text him. Tell him to watch it. He's been given a shout out. He was on fire. He's jumping around. And
I've been asking to join, but I just can't get in.
Well, we've already got most weeks. If our whole team turns up, we've got too many subs, and then some weeks it's like we don't have enough. So it's just hard to sort of.
I went through
manage.
indoor cricket. We did about 3 seasons like that.
Yeah.
One week you'd have too many guys, and then next week you'd not have enough.
Well, indoor you have to have 6 players. So, but yeah, shout out to my OzTag team. Well done, guys.
Did you score a try?
Onwards and upwards. I think I scored one at the start. I play a bit of a playmaker role. I set up a few. So most weeks I do usually score, not because of my speed or my ability to play, just because I run so slow. I think they feel sorry for me, and they're like, you know what? You can just
let that old man get a few meters.
Literally,
in front.
yeah.
Are you an organising half, or would you call it like a free roaming half? Would you say?
I'm a free half. There's no structure to my game.
I mean, aren't we all free in this world?
Moving on. Let's talk about. I want to talk about. We probably won't do a soapbox session this week or a controversy corner, because it's going to be included in this section. The disruptor rule.
It seems like it's coming back into the spotlight again. It's like we didn't really see it much last year.
What?
And then this year it just seems like it's just ramping up again.
Well, if you watched any of the games over the weekend, you would have heard about it. You would have seen it on social media. There are obviously a couple of instances of the disruptor rule. There was 2 in the Cows-Bronx game, 1 for Drinkwater, 1 for Shibasaki, and then there was 1 in the Sharks-Roosters game against the Roosters centre, Rob Toya.
Roy. Yeah.
So they come out and said they got the Drinkwater one and the Toya one wrong. They didn't mention the Shiba one, but I think that one was ridiculous as well.
Oh, absolutely.
They have come out and said now, so essentially the Rob Toya one was the worst of the lot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He jumps up contesting a ball that the Sharks winger, the Roosters have put a kick in, he jumps up, the Sharks winger going to catch the ball. Toya comes in contesting, looking at the ball, both hands in the air, and their words, finger or fingernail, touched the Sharks player, which is deemed a disruptor. Now, in the 90s or 80s, if they said that, if they came out and said something ridiculous like that, they would have fired them on the spot. They took the try off them. They took the try off the Roosters. Thank God they went on to win, but they took the try off them.
Yep.
And
Oh, here we go.
oh, the pumpkin
Are we
soup.
having a break?
Pumpkin soup. Well,
It's
we'll
arriving.
keep going for a minute.
Hang on.
I think that
Bear with
that
us.
corner there's out of shot.
Pumpkin soup has arrived. Thank you, Sarah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
We'll take a quick break, I think.
no, keep going. That's all right. It'll need to cool down a little bit.
Um,
Probably not.
but anyway, the
Oh, did you? You took my bowl. Oh, they fancy bowls. Wow.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, thanks, wife.
Thanks, Annie. Dave, what are you doing?
Toes, we're in the middle of recording the podcast still, mate. I don't know. He'll just do his own thing. Yeah, but it still records
Yeah, it
everything.
still
I'm going to have to
records.
cut this out. Now, what were we talking about?
so
Righto,
All
we're
right.
back.
we're back.
We're back.
Pumpkin soup's been delivered. We'll get to that soon. The disruptor rule.
Yes.
1, why does it exist? 2, the ref's bosses come out and said, oh, we've made some clarity changes to it and it shouldn't happen like that again. It'll still be there, but why did they make changes in the
Well, I
first
think they
place?
just-
Where has this come from?
Well, they're trying to protect the guy that's going up for the ball first.
Yeah.
But that's why they took away you can't tackle in the air, which is a right. It's right. However, I did see someone get tackled in the air on the weekend, but because he didn't fully wrap his arms around, even though he was grabbing onto him, there was no penalty.
But didn't
But they also, because it was also prevalent where the runner would come in and try and put the guy off the ball. How many times did you do that at school? That was the whole idea of it. You got to put the guy off from trying to catch the bomb. It's not supposed to be fair.
No, that's what they
As
pride
long as you're not
themselves
injuring
on.
the guy, all's fair. Disrupt him.
Two things.
Same as when there was an incident 2 weeks ago where there was a tackle and one of I forget which player it was, called out to his old teammate. Oh yeah, over here, here's the ball or whatever, and he's passed the ball to the opposition.
That should be a disruptor.
It should technically be a disruption.
Two
But
things. Fullbacks pride themselves on. Did you see the video of Reece Walsh during bomb practice and they're waving the pool noodles at him
yeah,
to try and that was
Yeah.
his training for that. So that's what they pride themselves on.
yep.
But 2, you're talking about the disruptors there to protect people from getting taken out. Drinkwater, what did he do in his? He went up, realised as he was in the air, mind you, realised I'm going to get knocked out here if I don't watch myself, turned to protect himself, didn't take the player out.
No.
They said because he closed his eyes and he took his ball off, but that's a natural reaction.
He's protecting himself.
You're about to get hit
That's
in the
what they
face,
want.
Your body's gonna want to close your eyes to protect your eyes. It's a reflex that you can't.
So would they rather him just go up, get knocked out, and then he's literally trying to protect himself? That's what they've come out and said that they should be doing.
Yep.
And then they go, oh, that's a disruptor.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's like they're trying to control too much of the game.
Yeah.
Let it flow, let it do its
Stop
thing.
coming up with rules.
Get rid of this bloody 6 again as well,
Oh.
and call a penalty.
It was the second highest point scored ever in the NRL this week.
Yep.
Most amount of points scored. Why do you think that's happening?
You don't want to watch a blowout. Sometimes, blowouts are great, especially when it's Titans versus Warriors or Titans
Yeah.
versus Parramatta. But sometimes it's really exciting when it's close and you don't know
Like
what's going to happen.
I wouldn't call that Titans. So the Raiders and South game, even though it was close, it wasn't entertaining. Like 36-34.
Then the
Well,
Bronx,
that's a massive score, though.
Cows
Yeah.
and Bronx was 35-31, but then that game was entertaining. It went down to
Yeah.
the wire. So
That's 70 points.
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then the rule changes also didn't understand, because I always thought that the rule change this year was that you had to have both hands going up for the footy. Yet Mark,
Wanganita-Waze.
yeah,
I got you.
he went up I think twice, and he only put one hand up. Yet
But
try
that's-
was confirmed.
That's stupid, the whole one hand, two thing. Like, because then some of them, they're going, well, he starts off going up with two hands, and then it's like, where's the... They just...
But why did they want that to try?
But
When
why make it cloudier than what it needs to be? Why are we throwing so many rules in... elbow... Sorry, we're getting political. You know how...
back to politics.
You know how he walked on the field for AJ's to make it about himself? Like, there was no other reason why he walked out on that field when they were telling everyone, don't walk out on the field, to make it about himself. Why
Man
would
of the
they...
people.
Why would they create a rule that puts more emphasis on refs making wrong? Why simplify the game? You'll find that the refs aren't getting talked about as much if you just simplify the game, stop the black and white grey area. Sorry, stop the grey areas, stop all the questions and the...
You know where we'll be in 20 years' time?
Oh, AI. It'll just be a bunch of AI
but
things on the
yeah.
It'll
field.
probably be Oztag.
It'll be touch.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, he touched my Velcro strip too hard. You get a
Yeah.
scratch on my leg.
That was a bit of a soapbox. That's pretty much
Yeah.
the highlights in the news.
Even
What
though you
do
said you weren't going to do a soapbox.
Yeah, I was been stewing on that for a few days. Luckily,
Nice.
I wouldn't say it didn't cost a team, because the Roosters ended up winning, the Cows ended up winning. I don't know if there was any others, but come on, NRL.
Yeah, I've
Do
seen a
better.
reel popped up on my feed this week, and it was forget the team. One of them was Balmain, and I forget the other team. It looked like it might have been St. George. And one guy's just done this massive spear tackle, smashed the guy straight in the ground. He's unconscious, and then like literally two plays later, someone on the other team, the Balmain player, does a massive big run, and the guy on the other team's just taking his head off with a clothes hanger.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like,
I saw that.
That's footy. That's the footy we grew up with.
Yeah, I'll
Maybe
coat
not
hang you
Jed, 'cause
guys.
You're
No,
young.
thanks, Jed.
You can try.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
even know what a coat hanger is?
Oh, absolutely.
It's not the floor of your bedroom. That's not what a coat hanger.
Yeah, mate, I'll take both of you guys out after this podcast.
Hey, last bit of news. For those that have been watching us since the start of the year, Jed made a promise a couple of weeks ago.
yeah.
Well, are we going into the games now, or
No, but I think it's news, and I think
is
it's
its
something
own
we need
segment.
to target. So, Jed made a bold claim, and hear us out. If you've listened to us for long enough, you'll know that Jed makes that many ridiculous claims.
Yep.
And look, some of them come off, like he tipped the Broncos to him. But look, a broken clock is right twice a day as well. Jed.
To be fair, though, his bold prediction was pretty well founded.
What do you mean?
However, well, they won every game.
5.
Yeah, and they looked pretty solid.
Yeah, they
but it
looked
was a bit unrealistic that
It
they'd go the
it
whole
was
way.
it was a silly prediction. And as soon as we made the bet, I knew he was going to have to lose his hair. That was he was Jed's
I
going to
didn't think it would
become
happen that week though.
Jed's going to no, it wasn't. It was 2 weeks.
Oh,
It's been
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Well, Ivan heard, and so he's like, oh, boys, we got to lose this week. So Jed loses his hair. So
Jed's going to become a bald knob, and he's going to get rid of his beard, and he hasn't got much up there as it is, but he
Yeah.
will get shaved down. We're just going to wait for the right week to do it. We were planning to do it tonight, but we want everyone to be here as well. We're going to just pick the right week. So if you're eager to see Jed, I've got to make sure I word this properly, Jed as a bald knob, not the other way. Jed as a bald knob. Don't say it, Jed. We'll have to edit it. Then tune in over the next few weeks. We won't be able to tell you which week we do it, but we will be doing it. Hey, Matt.
yep.
Yes.
So
Yeah, when we're all together again.
we're going to stop for some
As long
pumpkin
as I don't
soup.
get waxed, I'm happy.
Oh,
I ain't touching you with wax. Let me
I
tell you that
was
for
going to do
free.
you back.
Oh, gee, well, that'll be interesting.
Shall we stop for
Get
some?
Veet. Remember Veet?
What's feet?
Hair
Oh, I thought you
removal
said feet.
No, you've got
cream?
two
No,
of them.
Veet.
Oh, I thought we were waxing my feet.
Someone put some in my
How
hair
hairy
once.
are they?
It's like,
Don't answer that.
Feet.
Don't answer that.
Oh, Jay,
No, thank you. Shall we stop for some pumpkin soup?
let's. We'll take a break.
Yeah.
And then we'll
actually, this might be a good time to hear from our sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't
We'll
know
do
if
that.
they do pumpkin soup, but we love them anyway.
If
love
they
the
did, it would be the
pumpkins.
best.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Cal.
Hey.
I've got a hankering for some grass-fed and finished local free-range beef. I'd like a family butcher who's been in business for over 40 years now, and I'm thinking maybe someone that might be able to deliver it to my door if I buy a big bulk of it. Have you got anyone that comes to mind when
I
you're thinking of
know
that sort of
just
stuff?
the company. Babinda Meats.
Babinda Meats.
Located up in far north Queensland, beautiful tropical Queensland. And Babinda Meats, they can provide you with the quality meat that you're looking for, delivered to your door.
Within reason.
Within reason, yep. T's and C's apply. But what you can do, if you're unsure or you have a bit of an interest in this,
Yeah.
give them a call. Matt's going to pop the number up on the screen with the website. When you call, you might chat to the man himself, Mr. Tooty. He's the owner-operator up there. You might even get Mrs. Tooty, Wendy, lovely Wendy. Or you might even get Mark, one of our good mates here on the Potter, friend of the show, Mark. And or one of the other great stuff I got up there. I can attest, like I said last week, it is the greatest meat on the planet. They grow their own cattle.
On the planet.
And real meat, succulent steaks, rocky road that you will just melt in your mouth. Black
And
Russian
what
roast.
if I'm in town and I'm hankering for a meat pie? Do they do meat pies?
Drop down, say hello.
Oh, there you go. You've
Yeah.
heard it first. You've heard it here. Mm-hmm. Drop in at Babinda Meats, just outside of Innisfail.
You've been too, haven't you, Jen?
Yep. Tooty's meals that she does, I can testify they are like if you, you know, if you're short of a meal or just want a quick meal for dinner,
Drop on down.
drop on down and, you know, like lasagna and all that sort of stuff.
Did you just call it lasagna?
Yeah, because it's awesome.
I'm
Yay!
so sorry to any of the Italian listeners that we've got.
Lasagna.
No, but in
There's
all
a shirt
seriousness,
in that.
in all-
Lasagna.
This lasagna. In all seriousness, thank you to our sponsors, Babinda Meats. All right, welcome back. We're going to go through the weekend wrap up.
Can we just say, Matthew, that pumpkin soup was beautiful.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm putting
Shout
that
out to Sarah, my wife, because that was probably 3/4 her and only 1/4 of me tonight.
as an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
But I did all the hard work.
8 out of 10. That's
And the rye bread,
like
I
unreal.
cooked the onion.
the homemade bread was
Oh, homemade bread,
gorgeous.
the bacon in it.
Yeah.
That was mad. That was a stunning soup.
Yeah.
I don't know if stunning's the right word, but that's the word I'm using, all right?
Yeah, you are stunning, Carl.
Okay, moving on.
All right.
Thursday night, Dogs 32, Panthers 16. No one saw this coming. Everyone had the Panthers $1.01 favourites to win this game.
Yep.
But the Doggies got it done.
I think, didn't Jason actually say this would be the one that the
He
Dogs
did.
would win?
He
and if
did.
you had a sneaky couple of bucks, chuck it on the Doggies.
Well done, Jace. Great call.
But you don't know what you're missing. Is what it is?
No.
Yeah.
It's sometimes you
You
win
lose
some.
more.
No, yeah, you win and lose.
Whatever it is, we're not sponsored by any game.
You win some, you lose more. That's what it is.
You lose
I'll
way
quickly
more.
say I thought that Kickout and Jacob Preston really did well for the Doggies. Like, they overpowered them. And for the first time I've seen in a long time, I thought Nathan Cleary, he looked clueless.
He looked rattled.
Yeah.
He was rattled. Some of his passes and his kick, he was passing and it was finding the ground or it finding the sideline, or his kicks were just off. He was rattled.
Yes.
He was really rattled. And watching the game at the start when the Bulldogs were in the tunnel, man, they looked
Fired up. Like
They looked like they were just full on focus. Kickout was standing at the front and he had this look about him, and I'm like, oh my God, like what has Ciraldo said to these guys? And they came out and their line speed was quick. It was in their face. They were just rattling them in defence, and it rattled. Ciraldo laid the blueprint to beat the Panthers.
Yeah, so the Dogs came out, I think it was an 18-point lead at one stage, and then I think it was 18-16.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then
McLean got sent to the bin.
yeah, and then the Dogs scored a few more points, but yeah.
Yeah, uncharacteristic. Well, I would love to see how much money was actually bet on each team.
Yeah, because the Dogs were at like $5.
It was uncharacteristically bad for Panthers.
But I think I'll go out and say that the Dogs were just that much better, not the Panthers were that much worse. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't think the Panthers tanked. I just think they got rattled from the start. They're probably a bit confident, overconfident, a bit cocky.
Yeah, but good on the Doggies. Well done.
Well done, Doggies. Good to see. Well, actually, not good to see him because it means
good to see Penrith. Good to show the rest of the competition that Penrith is beatable.
They are beatable, absolutely.
Any team can beat any team on the day. The next game was Dragons versus Manly on the Friday night.
28-18. Kieran Foran is the greatest coach ever.
100% win rate.
Dargan's 0-6.
Yep.
I think that's all we need to say about that game.
Gerbo went off with a HIA, but ended up coming back, but out for a bit.
He looks like an orc from Lord of the Rings.
Have a look at the photo, poor guy.
He literally does. Did you see the photos coming out of what his next headgear is going to look like? It's just going to be covering his eyes. It's like a full helmet. Moving on to the second game, Friday night, the local derby.
This was exciting.
Cows 35, Broncos 31. That score's never happened before. 35-31.
Really?
I'll say our line speed at the start of this game, man, we were up for it. Like, we were coming out, we were crunching in tackles, our line speed was there, and it honestly looked like if we were going to hold that for the whole game, we were going to run away with it.
Yep.
And but the Broncos, to their credit, after halftime came out, or just on halftime, they scored right on halftime, and then came out and put 2 quick tries on. And honestly, I was sitting there, I was watching it with a good friend of mine from Far North Queensland, and it's like, I think we're done here. Like, I just don't see us coming back. But then Drinky nonchalantly just kicked that field goal from the right-hand side, and then...
He wasn't even really set up for it.
He wasn't.
He just, plonked it straight over.
Really impressed that we didn't give up. That's a characteristic that Toddy has instilled in this team.
Yeah.
He hasn't got everything right, obviously, but
it wasn't the most polished game.
Definitely wasn't.
But it was exciting. Like, I was jumping up and down. It was great.
It was great to watch.
Can I just quickly say, okay, I didn't agree with the Shibasaki no try. Like, I thought that should have been a try.
I agree.
These Broncos fans that are coming out and saying, that cost us the game, sack the referees. No, the decisions went both ways.
Yeah.
The
2 of their
Broncos
tries were on forward passes.
Yeah. Like the one that Ezra Mann scored, was that not about a metre forward?
It was more than a metre.
2 metres
it was a couple of metres. So, look, decisions went to and fro. And I think they did level out. I did yell at the TV a fair bit. But at the end of the day, if you take your rose-coloured glasses off, decisions did go both ways. If we look at some of the stats, you'll probably find out, missed tackles 33, Bronx 29, Cows.
It wasn't overly bad.
But that's not actually that bad. Bronx defence.
Ineffective tackles is pretty bad for Broncos at 22 there.
Their goal line defence was so impressive in that first 20 minutes after halftime.
Yeah.
I don't think any one particular thing cost one team or the other.
I thought for the Broncos...
the Broncos were still up for it.
Yeah.
They you got to remember they're missing Walsh.
Yep.
Hunt, Reynolds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone else was out.
About 4 hookers.
Corey Pake's got a head knock at the start.
Yep.
Yeah, but so did you guys got a head knock as well, didn't you?
Yeah. So we lost Reed Marnie right at the start, and someone else. We were missing Braden Burns. We're still missing Jeremiah. We are missing players as well, not to the extent of what the Broncos were, but also, this is what it's about. It's testing your depth.
Yeah. I was really impressed with Tom Duffy from the Broncos.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah, he was really good. He's because he'll replace Reynolds at the end of the year.
That's why they bought him. Yeah. He's when we took Dearden away from him, they took Duffy away from us. He was really good. And I said that to Chloe. I said, look, if anything out of this game, it's Tom Duffy, the way he played.
Yeah, he kicked the field goal. He did kick one ball out on the full.
Yes. Yeah.
He
recovered.
Yeah, he recovered.
He set up a couple of their tries.
Oh, absolutely.
The real reason why the Cows won, dummy passes 30 to the Cows, 5 to the Bronx.
You can't win a game if you're not doing at least 10 dummy passes.
Get better at that. Bronx, let's move on to the next game. We won't touch too long on this one. over in Perth, the Rabbitohs 34, Raiders 36. Raiders are back on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
The winning
So the Raiders were leading pretty easy, and then South Sydney actually came back in this game late, and they had an opportunity to actually win the game.
Did you see Latrell's try?
Yeah.
He carried like 4 blokes to the try line. He was still up in the end. He still used his strength to get it down. It was super impressive.
We only had one person in our tipping competition that
Who was that?
got this right. Gus Bus.
Me! I did tip them! Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's just...
There you
I
go.
must admit, sometimes you forget who you tipped.
We'll get to tipping because I did top our comp this week and I only tipped 5. So that's how good we're all going.
Oh, gee.
But anyway.
But yeah, look, it was. I didn't really watch too much of it.
You know how last week I said...
at the time.
Yeah, but last week I said the Bunnies haven't really convinced me yet this year. That's what I mean. Like, that's a game that I feel like the way the Raiders have been playing, they should be winning. And look,
Yeah,
but the Raiders should have won. They shouldn't have allowed South back into the game.
no, yeah, you're right. But look,
a big high-scoring game is what we said earlier. Like 70 points in one game. Like,
well, interestingly enough, the game that was held at the same stadium right after it, Sharks 22, Roosters 34, another high-scoring game in the Perth sun on the dry track. Jed, anything to take away from this?
Airfield game, I thought. Like, the Roosters, they dropped a lot of ball in the first half, and then it was the Sharks' turn in the second half. Like, I was happy that we came back, but I didn't think the game was at a high standard.
It really wasn't. It was...
Yeah.
I think I said in the group chat, like, has a team played so poorly and still won? And referring to the Roosters, because they were so poor, particularly in that first half. But then again, like Jay said in the group chat, the Sharks were equally really bad.
Yeah.
Sharks are throwing up a couple of red flags this season.
Yeah.
Like, they lost to the Dolphins a few weeks ago, like got pumped by the Dolphins. And then they're ahead 22-6 or something at one stage or something like that. And they've given away this game to the Roosters, who aren't exactly top 8 material at the moment, I would say.
No, gosh, no.
So there's a couple of red flags for the Sharkies. They're supposed to be Mr. Consistent, Mr. Finish in top 4 all the time.
And the fact that they had like a 12-point lead at one stage, but yeah, like the refereeing decisions went the Sharks won the first half, and then we got a few lucky decisions in the second half. So
yeah. Well, the ref can only save the Sharks every now and then. He can't save them all the time.
Can I just quickly point out the Sharks penalty on James Tedesco? Was that a high tackle? Did you see that? It was like a little slap in the face on the try line.
Yeah, actually, I did see that.
That is, sorry, like I know we got the penalty and I think we scored later on in that set, but that is not a penalty. Like,
yeah, honestly, these days, if you get tackled and you lose the ball and there's the hint of anyone touching you on the face and you review it, they have no choice but to go, there is high contact there, so challenge is successful.
And it annoys me when people lay down to try and get the penalty.
Mitch Moses
that's
did
a
that in the
soapbox
Titans
issue,
game.
But did you know how much quieter? Did you realise how much quieter he was? Because he got warned by the NRL. So, missed tackles, Sharkies 42.
Yes.
Roosters 19. So, look, Sharkies got a bit of work to do. I don't know who they're versing. We'll get to who they're versing this week, but got a bit of work to do. Roosters, good to get a dub. Get back on the...
good to get a win, but I'm not like counting my chickens.
Not fully convinced.
Have you got chickens?
Oh, bark! I'd love to be a chicken.
Actually, I got
a bit of a chicken.
No, I won't go into that. Last game Saturday, Storm 14, Warriors 38. The Warriors overcoming an 11-year hoodoo.
Yeah, 11 years, 17 games.
17-game hoodoo at Melbourne.
Who was the only one that tipped the Warriors?
Oh, wow.
Who was the only one that tipped the Warriors, guys?
I know, some chook.
Oh!
Wasn't you.
Oh, it was me.
Oh, yeah.
I knew they were going to win.
Oh, you knew.
Yeah, how did you know?
Well, I just thought... to be
game.
honest, like, Storm was so poor against Penrith, and I just thought... And they've got a few injuries at the moment, and I was just like, yep. And as I said, I remember when the Warriors beat them in 2011 in Melbourne, and I'm like, the same thing's going to happen.
Yeah. What do you guys think about Bellamy at halftime singling out Joe Chan?
How did you feel?
I don't like that.
Was it? It was the whole team.
And that's the thing, because Like if
You don't know what he was saying to him either.
If one player has a Barry Crocker and you can clearly see the whole team's doing well, and one player has a Barry Crocker and he's sitting there and he's like, okay, mate, you've had a shocker. That's a Barry Crocker. Sorry. For those who weren't aware. You had a shocker. Then I get it. But there were 9 other players on that team that needed a spray from Bellamy, and he's chosen to pick out one guy, knowing that there's cameras in the sheds and they were probably going to pick it up. I didn't. That's poor from Bellamy.
Dreadful game, dreadful halftime.
Like, call your whole team out, and because he specifically did this, and then he walked away, and then he came back to him again, and he's pointing at him in front of his teammates.
You reckon he's lost the locker room?
But the only thing is, that's the only thing that we saw on the camera. Like, you don't know if he pointed out other players.
You'd think that, yeah, it's fair. You'd think the TV networks would show him blowing up, because they love a Bellamy blow up. So anytime they can get footage of a Bellamy blow up, they'll show it, right?
Yeah.
So you'd think that they'd show it.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe.
Anyway, well done, Warriors. Well done, Jed.
I'll just quickly say that was the best Warriors. I know the Storm were poor.
Yeah.
But I thought that was the best Warriors performance that I've seen in quite a few years.
Yeah, you can tell that
good, eh?
Their line speed was great. The energy was up. They were putting like that Warbrick try at the end when 2 of us just hit him with everything he has and shoved him over. It's like, you guys are up for this. Yep. They were the better team. They deserved to win by as much as what.
So you reckon Metcalf might just play a bit in reserves this year?
I think they should, just until he's injury free for a.
He actually didn't look too bad though.
He didn't play.
Oh.
Tanner Boyd is hitting form. You're gonna have to change your name to Matt.
You fell asleep, didn't you, Jed? This is why we said at the start of the podcast, don't watch us. If you want rugby league facts.
If you want professionals, don't watch us.
All right, game of the round.
Sunday, Matt.
Game of the year so far. Titans demolishing the Eels 52-10. Say that again, 52-10.
Who'd you tip, Jed?
Eels.
I'm a bit disappointed.
Did many people?
I tipped Titans, mate.
I'm sure we were universul on the potty last week.
I don't know why I tipped Eels.
Yep.
Man, Eels were poor.
Everyone. Is it Rolls' third year in control? Jason Rolls? It is.
Hey? About that, yeah.
It's 2.5, I think.
Well, yeah, this is his third year. Thanks, Jed.
Yeah.
But enough's enough. Like, this is your third year. There's got to be some improvement. I haven't seen any improvement. Everyone was talking them up at the start of the season.
They did win like 6 in a row to end the year last year.
Oh, what do you do when teams are already clocked out for the year?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they looked good the other week, like not last week, the week before. Well, they nearly won last week too.
But how do
so
you
they've conceded more points than the Dragons.
Yeah, but like, sorry, Matt, the Titans haven't exactly been great this year to start off with, right?
How good was our attack?
No.
How good was the attack, though?
Yeah, we'll get to that game. I'm talking from an Eels perspective. Let me finish.
We're bottom 2 team.
Exactly. So I'm saying, with all due respect, let me finish. You'll just.
I respect.
Just
wind it down. The Titans haven't been great this year. They've been terrible. So for the Eels to come out and leak 52 points to a Titans team that couldn't even beat the Dragons by more than whatever it was. It says to me that the Eels are really there's some things going on there behind the scenes. Alternatively, the Titans' attack was superb.
Oh, it was. I thought Jaden Campbell was outstanding. Even
Keeney
was.
What has this been?
Did you see that little where he made a break, and then he did the little overpass, little basketball pass?
No, that was. Oh, that's the next game. I'm thinking of another.
No, he did do it.
Yeah, no, he did. You're right. I'm thinking of the other.
And then there was another one where he was a Titans player was, I think he was going to the ground, but he just waited for the right moment to pass it.
Yeah.
And they look sexy.
They do.
They should encompass this 52 points, play it to the team before every game, just the highlights. And go, guys, this is what you can do.
There were still some silly errors though, which they still got to work on. I thought their defense was better.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the Para did still throw some stuff at
Lachlan Ilias needs to learn how to kick a bloody grubber or a bomb. I don't know how many sets he got the ball on the 5th tackle and he's decided to pass it. Like, come on, dude. Just pop it in the air.
But also, like, it was in Parramatta with 30,000 Eels fans.
It was really loud. You could hear this. You could hear the spectators at the start of the coverage. But then after about 10 minutes, it just went quiet.
Yeah, just a whisper.
It was.
Yep.
And last game, Tigers 42, Knights 22. Tigers kicking on. Look, I know we kind of said they haven't versed anyone tough yet. Technically, they versed a top 4 team in the Knights. But are you convinced by the Tigers yet?
Yeah, until they verse a top, like a proper
Who is
team.
a top team now, though? Melbourne's not.
Yeah,
Roosters aren't. Sharks.
Yeah,
Penrith.
yeah.
Well, Knights are a top team at the moment.
Yeah, but they look good. Sellout crowd.
They're riding on momentum at the moment, aren't they? The
Yeah.
Tigers. They really are.
Travuva was outstanding.
Yeah, and Patrick Herbert. Did you hear the story about Patrick Herbert? You know, the former
I was
Titans
just gonna say
centre. He was in a digger working, like,
Yeah.
in an excavator, gets a call from one of Benji's staff, says, hey, Benji wants to catch up for a train and trial. Like, we want to put you on for a train and trial. Comes out of basically retirement, and now he's had one of the games of his life.
Yeah, signs a 2-year extension.
An incredible story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see that pass that he did? He's getting tackled and he popped out like an alley-oop, like
Yeah.
literally across the defenders. Oh, it was brilliant.
Yeah,
He had a
doesn't
great
that
game.
happen? Oh, I won't be mean to Matt.
What? How many players we let go? And they
Yeah,
come in?
and then they come good.
Well,
Oh,
he
jeez.
he didn't have a team, so
Anyway, so that's our weekly wrap up. Did the Dolphins beat the bye?
Oh, I hardly doubt it.
The way that they played the week
Where do they
before.
go for the bye? Because they're suburbless.
They're not, Matt. We discussed this last week. They live in Redcliffe.
They're the Dolphins.
Nah,
They
most
need-
of them do live in Brisbane.
They need to be Redcliffe Dolphins.
I don't know why they did that.
Oh,
Not
probably to
given-
be more inclusive with Brisbane or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you've got to be
Jeez.
inclusive these days.
Well, you can't have 3/4 of your home games at Suncorp and then be based in a different suburb, can you?
All right, well, we're going to go
Anyway.
on to tipping. We're going to quickly have a quick break and then talk
Gotta
about
go yell at the dogs.
how our tips... He's going to run to the glass door. Oh, no. Pulled up in time. Talk about how we did with tipping last week, and then we'll also do our tips for this week. Jason has sent his tips in, so...
He has. All right.
yeah,
let's
we
do
will. Yeah.
What?
Yes, we
Who?
will. Yeah, we won't screw with his tips.
Now,
it. Okay.
No, all right. Time for a break.
time for some tipping. Going to go over the ladder really quickly. In our tipping comp that we have with some other friends, there's 10 of us in it. Currently, there are 5 people on 28 points.
Ooh.
5 people.
Teeing up.
There is
It is.
not
that's
much
what the
between them. Jed's still on top of our little separate comp. Only by margin. He's on 28 points. I'm on 28 points. Jason's on 28 points, and El Nacho Porto's on 26 points. So,
Can
Matt,
I just say, I tipped 7 out of 9 right for the AFL.
you should support the AFL then.
Watch AFL.
So
We're not talking about AFL.
we're all on top. Well, Jed's still got the margin. Jason's got a horrible margin. Matt, you've got an even worse margin. So
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
you have to catch up.
I was last like 2 weeks ago. Now I'm 7th.
I took out tipper of the week. I got 5. Jed got 4. Jace got 4. Matt got 4. So
Mediocre.
notable tips from the week was obviously Jed's Warriors tip. Everyone else tipped Melbourne.
Yep.
But then he went on to tip the Eels, and
Yeah.
you know me, Jason, Matt all tipped the Titans.
I know.
And none of us tipped the Tigers over the Knights, which is interesting. I did tip the Cows this week. For those at home that say I never tipped the Cows, I tipped us this week.
I tipped the Cows.
None of us tipped the Dragons, and all of us tipped Penrith. None of us tipped the Bulldogs. So,
I think there was one tip where you said on the podcast you were going to tip one way and you tipped the other.
yeah.
I can't remember. We'll have to rewatch
Yeah, I think it
it.
was the Titans one.
All right, guys. Do you guys have
I I got Jason's
tips.
All right. So
All right, first game of the weekend.
Oh, let's go. Cows versus the Sea Eagles. $1.59 Cowboys at home at Queensland Country Bank
I
Stadium.
reckon this will be a good game.
$2.36 the Sea Eagles. I think it'll be a lot closer than what the
odds are.
The odds are. We're 4 on the trot.
Manly a 2 on the trot.
Manly a 2 on the trot. Still got new coach honeymoon. You know.
Yep.
It could be. I reckon it'll be very high scoring.
Yes.
I don't think there'll be much defence in this.
I think Foz's winning streak will be coming to an end this week.
I'm going to tip my Cows again.
I'm going to tip. Yeah, I think I'll tip Cowboys.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Jed?
No, but yes.
All right. I'm tipping Cows. Jason has tipped Manly.
He just doesn't like Cows because we're 4 on the trot.
All right, Friday night, 6 o'clock. Raiders versus Storm.
$2.14 Raiders.
I actually think this is a hard tip.
The Storm are favourites, $1.71 at GIO Stadium in Canberra.
The Raiders.
Would Storm lose 5 in a row?
I will put
Surely not.
I will put a line in the sand and say that this is it for Melbourne. I think they get the job done. But
do they have anyone coming back?
No, but the Raiders have been Melbourne's bogey team over the years. They beat them in Magic Round last year.
And it's also in Canberra. That Viking clap does wonders.
Oh, yeah, like...
I'm sure.
I'm telling you, Raiders win.
Well, I'll tip them then. I'll tip Storm.
I'd tip Melbourne.
Who's Jace gone?
I'd tip Melbourne.
He would have gone Raiders.
No, Jason's tipped Melbourne as well.
Ooh.
All right, Friday night, 8 o'clock at Darwin.
Hey, just saying, $4.90 Dolphins against the $1.18 Panthers in Darwin. Last time a team was $4.90, they were the Bulldogs against the Panthers.
Ooh,
and they got the job done.
Oh, I just can't see it happening.
Yeah, but Finns aren't the Dogs, though.
Lock in Penrith for me.
Yeah, lock in Penrith. Go the Penny Panthers.
Penrith and Jason's
Jason
Penrith
for
as
sure.
well.
All right, Saturday, 3 p.m. Warriors versus Titans.
Warriors $1.31, Titans $3.46. Recently, you said the Titans have the Warriors number, didn't you?
Yes, you might not believe me also, but the Titans do have a good record against Warriors.
Okay.
Warriors' highest losing game, points 66-6.
Oh, yeah.
We beat them 40-0 at Seabass a couple of years ago.
We went to that game.
We were there in the rain. It was a great game.
Yeah, a couple of punch-ons.
Dean didn't think it was very funny, that game, but...
Put me down.
Warriors for it. But look...
Put me down for a Warriors win.
I have also tipped Warriors, but this could be the game.
I'm going to tip Titans. I'm going to tip them.
Make sure you do, though.
I will. No, I will. I promise you. I will.
Or what?
Eyebrows gone this time.
No, I'll shave the two of you.
That doesn't make sense at
It's
all.
your bet. Jason's tipped the Warriors as well.
Saturday, 5:30, Rabbit... Oh, wait. You are tipping... You're going to tip the Warriors? Sorry, the
Yeah,
Titans?
I'm going to tip Titans.
Yeah, cool.
All
Just, it's on record now, so...
Titans.
Rabbitohs $1.22, Dargans $4.30.
Who wants to watch this game? Seriously.
Will the Dargans become 0-7?
Rabbitohs fans will definitely be watching this game. Rabbitohs should win this easily, and I think the Dragons' pain is going to be continuing for another week.
If Shane Flanagan doesn't get sacked after this game...
I will be tipping the Rabbits, but I'm going to do what Jed normally does here, and he sits on the fence. If there's a game that I will say will be an upset this week, it's this one. I'm just, like Jace did last week with the Dogs, if you've got any loose change, I'd go and throw it on the $4.30 Dragons. Gamble responsibly this week.
I just don't know if Dragons have it in them, though.
I've got a feeling if there's a team that they can... If there's a team that's going to turn up complacent, it's the Bunnies. And I feel like they should dominate them, but I feel like they'll turn up. Latrell will turn up and be like, oh, yeah, we got this. And then he'll just get lazy and they'll score about 30 tries on them.
Yeah, no, Bunnies for the win.
Jace has gone Bunnies, I'm assuming?
Yeah, Rabbits and Rabbits for me.
All right, Saturday 7:35 at Campbelltown Sports Stadium, we have the Tigers versus Broncos. Tigers are actually favourites in this game at $1.52.
Now, interestingly for the Broncos, Adam Reynolds is back. Jack Gazewski's back. Jaden Hunt is back. And Josh Rogers is actually going to play.
Is that Luai named?
Yeah, he's back. Yep.
Oh, Luai's back.
Josh Rogers is going to play dummy half. He's generally a half or 5'8", but he's going to play. So they've got their 6'7" back. My kids will be going 6'7". But apart from they've got Tom Duffy on the bench, interchange. Look, it's at Campbelltown. Look, Reece Walsh is a big out still. And with the momentum that the Tigers are playing with, me personally, I'm going to tip the
Although,
Tigers.
does anyone remember the baby Broncos back in, I think it was like 2001, and they beat a Tigers team that was stacked?
Oh, is this the game that the Tigers just don't show up for? I got a feeling.
Yeah. And the Broncos were wearing that. Remember the old green jersey?
Yeah, that teal colour.
Yeah, the teal green.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, who do I tip? I'm really stuck. Help me.
Go the Tiki Tigers.
Help me tip.
Yeah, I've gone with Tigers at the moment. I think it's going to be a close one, but I think the Tigers will win. Jace has also tipped the Tigers.
All right, I'll stay with him for now, but it's pending.
Sunday, 2 p.m. Roosters versus Newcastle.
Allianz
Roosters for the win.
Stadium, $1.29 Roosters, $3.62 Knights. I will tip.
I reckon the Knights might show up for this.
I got a feeling the Roosters won't show up. Yeah, why do I feel like that?
Well, Newcastle did beat us at Allianz last year, so
All right, I'll tip the Knights.
Yep, Knights for the win. Jace has tipped the Knights as well.
Last game of the round, Parramatta, $4.45 against the Dogs, $1.21. I can't see Parramatta winning this.
whoa.
I will be tipping the Dogs.
Doggies.
And Matt,
Yeah, look, Dogs
Jed.
Dogs.
Once again, Jason hasn't tipped the Sharks this week.
has not shipped. Well,
They got the bye.
I mean,
Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, I'm a bit slow on the uptake.
It means it's time to end the podcast when we're making jokes like that.
Yeah, if you want to. I don't have any other random things to talk about.
No, I think we're good. I think we've hit our hour mark anyway. So,
we still had hit our hour mark. Eh?
well, we're trying to still hit the hour mark. It's just we're trying not to go over
Sorry,
the hour
Jed's
mark.
mum.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jed's mum, just stop listening to us when you've had enough. It's as easy as that.
I still love you though. For now.
I'm trying to cut it back. Jed just keeps talking too much.
Oh.
It's all right. It's all part of it.
Yep.
It
All
is a
right.
podcast.
See you guys. Make sure you eat your dinner and have a good life.
What if they're listening to it at breakfast?
Yeah. What if it's lunch? It's
What if they're like just lying down in their bed, dozing off to sleep?
All right. Make sure you eat it before you do your life today.
that's words of wisdom right there. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you next time.